I think about Coyote Valley, I think about Gilroy, I think about Morgan Hill and San Martin, and I think about this entire region. What I see is that the whole world has to be prepared to do two very important things right now. One is to deal with racial inequality and inequity in general, but the other is to do that while we're fighting climate change. And every community around the globe is going to need to find their way to be part of that solution. And Coyote Valley is our part of that solution. Part of it is that we're going to need to be able to grow food. And most places, and we learned this during COVID-19, we've got some really fresh evidence that supply chains were at risk for a bit, and being able to grow your own food and be able to do that relatively close to where you have millions and millions of people living is part of the solution. The other is that Coyote Valley protects an aquifer of water. We're in a drought. And the ability to protect this water and to make sure it's available for generations to come only comes if we're conserving now, but also if we're planning in a way that protects those natural resources. The ag plan that the county has kicked off is really focused on how we protect and preserve agriculture. And it's funny because for a lot of folks, they think of open space as in one bucket and agricultural land in an entirely different one. And I think what you can see even behind us is that one leads right up to the other, and that we've really got to focus our attention with much more discipline as to the expanded need of agricultural land, how we're going to make that agricultural land viable, and our partnership with open spaces, because really they're so closely connected. And the other thing is that it reflects really the needs of the community more broadly. I think for some people, they think the protection of open space is for those who like to hike or those who like nature, and that for those who want to protect agricultural land, that it's primarily a business, and these are farmers who maybe don't care so much about open space. And I think what we understand is this, that it's all connected, that we have to have a safe place to grow our own food, and that we need these open spaces to protect the planet, right? To have clean air and clean water, which everybody needs, whether they ever come hiking or not.